Hello friends, before watching, please subscribe to the channel and be sure to leave your opinion. Who do you think is behind this and who is to blame? In a shocking turn of events, Russian mercenary chief Yevgeny Prigozhin, along with 6 top officers of his private military company Wagner, are presumed dead in a plane crash. This incident is widely perceived as an act of assassination and revenge, coming just 2 months after Prigozhin and his forces staged a mutiny that challenged Russian President Vladimir Putin's authority. The Russian Civil Aviation Agency confirmed that Prigozhin and his lieutenants were on a business jet that crashed shortly after takeoff from Moscow. The bodies of all 10 individuals, including the crew, were quickly recovered, and Russian media outlets have cited sources within Wagner who confirmed Prigozhin's death. Although no concrete evidence has emerged, supporters of Prigozhin have claimed on messaging app channels that the plane was deliberately downed, speculating about possibilities such as it being hit by an air defense missile or targeted by a bomb. However, these claims remain unverified. It is important to note that there have been numerous incidents of opponents and critics of Putin being killed or suffering grave illnesses due to apparent assassination attempts. Janis Sarts, the director of the NATO Strategic Communications Center of Excellence, stated that the plane crash was unlikely to be a mere coincidence, further adding to the belief that Prigozhin's death was not accidental. Meanwhile, speculation surrounding the crash intensified with the news of the dismissal of General Sergei Surovikin, who was reportedly linked to Prigozhin. The former top commander had not been seen in public since the mutiny, during which he urged Prigozhin's forces to withdraw via a recorded video address. The timing of this dismissal raises questions about potential connections between the mutiny, the plane crash, and the subsequent repercussions. While concrete answers may still be elusive, many observers interpret Prigozhin's death as a form of punishment executed by Putin, serving as a warning to any potential challengers to his authority. Tatiana Stanovaya, a senior fellow at the Carnegie Russia Eurasia Center, asserts that regardless of the cause of the plane crash, it will be widely viewed as an act of vengeance and retribution by the Kremlin. From Putin's perspective, as well as that of the security forces and the military, Prigozhin's demise serves as a lesson to prevent others from following in his footsteps. The mutiny staged by Prigozhin's mercenaries in June demonstrated a significant challenge to Putin's 23-year rule, as they swiftly captured the military headquarters in Rostov-on-Don without firing a single shot. They then advanced towards Moscow, downing multiple military aircraft and causing the deaths of several Russian pilots. Initially denouncing the rebellion as treason, Putin eventually struck a deal that ended the mutiny in exchange for amnesty for Prigozhin and his mercenaries. Despite the amnesty, the details of the deal remain murky. Prigozhin continued to operate between Moscow, St. Petersburg, Belarus, and Africa, where his mercenaries remained active. This led to speculation that the Kremlin still considered him valuable, despite the mutiny. Recent reports also suggest tensions between Prigozhin and Russia's military leadership, as the latter seeks to replace Wagner with Russian military personnel in Africa. The crash itself, which involved a private jet used by Prigozhin in the past, was captured on video, showing the plane descending rapidly amidst a cloud of smoke. The footage suggests severe damage and possible mid-flight explosion, although official confirmation is yet to be provided. However, Prigozhin's death is unlikely to have a significant impact on Russia's war in Ukraine. His forces, though engaged in intense battles over the past 18 months, had recently retreated from the front lines after capturing the eastern city of Bakhmut in May. Therefore, while the crash marks a crucial event in recent Russian history, it is unlikely to shift the dynamics of the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. As the investigation into the crash continues, it is imperative to remain neutral and avoid jumping to hasty conclusions. The situation demands a thorough analysis of the evidence and careful consideration of its implications. What are your thoughts on this tragic incident? Feel free to share your opinion in the comments below. If you found this analysis informative, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel for more expert opinions on current events. Don't forget to share this video on social media to help spark a meaningful discussion among your friends and followers. Remember, neutrality and critical thinking pave the way for a deeper understanding of complex situations. even when faced with potentially negative consequences.